What's up, guys? So where is Skate 4? Is there a release date for early access? When are we going to get the trailer? What is the grind? And also, what is going on with playtesting right now? Apparently, mobile playtesting is underway, and a lot of people are mad about that as well. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're new around here, my name is X7 Alberts. I have many years of experience on the Skate franchise ever since midway of Skate 2. And then also since day one of May 11, 2010 of Skate 3 being released. I'm also the owner and founder of Rice Skating, the best motherfucking most notable Skate 3 team of all time. It's also under reconstruction, coming back for Skate 4, just a tease there. Anyways, let's get into it. So the grind, we're gonna go over the grind really quick to give you guys the most important update so you don't have to essentially read the whole darn thing because it's kind of lengthy. I'm not going to lie. Anyways, let's get into it. So, is Skate 4 still launching in 2025? The answer is yes. Early access is coming later this year. It's just day one of a growing, evolving game. Expect regular updates and new content based on player feedback. The game takes place in San Amsterdam. Basically, what they're saying there is that this is technically just going to be day one of Skate 4 getting regular updates. It is not going to be the full game in general. But in theory, this kind of is the full game, if that makes sense, right? The only reason they're not blatantly saying that this is the full game completed is because it's not meant to be like that. It's meant to be an ever-evolving game, right? So that's why they're not going to call it a completed game. But in theory, hypothetically, it is a completed game. It's just obviously going to keep getting updated, getting better and better and better over time. Will there be offline mode? No offline mode. The game is always online to support live events and updates. So this is Full Circle's official answer to one of our biggest questions is where the heck is offline mode? I actually made a video about this myself going into more detail, so if you're interested in that, check it out. But the simple answer is that there's not going to be no offline mode. And the reason why I'm kind of like speaking up about this is because I'm speaking for those that do want offline mode. Those people that don't have internet connection. Those people that don't have the luxury of always be able to play online, you know? Those people that live in the outskirts of major cities that don't necessarily have the greatest connection, who much rather just play offline. I'm speaking up for those people. Right? Those people deserve to play Skate 4 comfortably, right? They deserve to play Skate 4 to begin with. So they should be able to be supported. And honestly, there needs to be something equivalent to offline mode for those individuals. And if there's not, then that's gonna suck. But again, let's give these developers a chance. Let's give them a chance to cook because again, they are the original developers of the Skate franchise. They've been very innovative in the past with the past games. So this is nothing different. And essentially, this is their last chance. So I'm pretty sure they're not gonna mess up their last chance of, you know, the Skate installment. So I have faith that they're cooking up on something equivalent for this. We just gotta stay tuned. Why is it called San Amsterdam? Funny answer, they just picked a name the team didn't hate. Basically, what Full Circle is saying here is that they don't really have a great answer for this. This is just the best name that they thought of. Crossplay and cross progression? Yes, you can play across PC and console and shared progress. Basically, Full Circle is saying that yes, it's going to be cross progression. You're going to be able to play with people on mobile devices, PC and consoles all together in the same lobby. It's going to be fun. Didn't get into the playtest. Access is given in waves to keep testing smooth. If you signed up, you'll get in before early access. What Full Circle is saying here is that they're going to be releasing in waves, and also this moves me to this. Not necessarily a big update, but word on the street is that there's going to be another wave, another large wave of playtesting invites going out in June. And it's going to be the last large wave of playtest invites before early access. And on top of that, if you guys didn't know this already, if you're already currently in the playtest, you're going to have access all the way up into the early access. So in other words, you're going to be able to play the playtest version up until early access, and then you'll transition into that early access phase. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. A lot of invites are gonna be coming on June, so stay tuned to your emails so you don't miss that if you don't already have the playtest. Why are the microtransactions in this playtest? This is another controversial thing that's going on right now. If you guys didn't know, there is microtransactions in a playtest right now. This is what they say. They're testing the system now to fix issues before launch. Real money can be used, but all money spent will be credited back as SVB Sandvanbucks at launch. So in other words, guys, every single real money you use right now in the playtest, it's going to be credited back to you so you can play and spend it at early access launch. Okay, so if I was you, if you're in the playtest, I will recommend buying as much SVB as possible, as much Sandvanbucks as possible, so that you can have a good amount of money and credits to buy all the cool stuff that's going to be on Skate 4 day one. So you don't have to worry about the server being laggy, it not even working, the transactions not even going through. You already have that on your account automatically, able to spend it before anyone. Will my playtest money carry over? Yes, if you spend $20 now, you'll start early access with $20 in SVB. So basically what I just said. Is all the cool stuff behind a paywall? No, you can earn the cool items with in-game progress too. No paid loot boxes. Do map locations cost money? No, all new areas will be free to access. Again, guys, Skate 4 is an ever-evolving game, so every time they bring something new to the game, like a new location or whatever, it's going to be free for everyone. But did you hear me say live events? There's going to be live events and updates. I mentioned this a while back on the channel, so if you're active, you already knew this, but there's going to be live events in Skate 4. Allegedly, think of things like live skateboarding tournaments in Skate 4, where you have to purchase a ticket to be a spectator or be able to participate in their tournament. And imagine the winner gets a certain amount of that prize pool money, quote unquote. It's gonna be something like that. It's gonna be super cool. If you guys know live events from Fortnite, it's gonna be something like that. It's gonna be super special. Can I pay to upgrade my character? No, there are no skill stats. Only your real skill matters. No pay to win, just practice and play. So basically what they're saying here, guys, is that yes, there's not gonna be no play to win. You don't have to ever worry about that. So that is huge right there, 100% huge. And also, I highly recommend you guys practice competitive if you do want to compete at a very high level in this game. Competitive is going to be huge on this game, guys, alongside trick lining. But competitive is going to be rewarded a lot. There's going to be tournaments for these things. So make sure you guys are practicing now with Skate 3, or if you're in the playtest, make sure you're practicing in there too. Make sure you're finding the meta, how to get points on these certain spots, because it's going to come handy once this game is motherfucking released. Now, moving away from the grind, mobile playtesting started on April 29th. And it's going on right now. So if you guys signed up for playtesting and you checked off that you have a mobile device and you're willing to playtest in this sector, make sure you check your email, because those invites are going out like crazy. And again, in June, there's going to be a large final invite for playtesting. So if you haven't signed up, make sure you are signed up. Now, when is trailer going to drop, or when is early access going to be released? Well, guys, based on all the information I've gathered, all the research that I've done, here are my thoughts. Summer Game Fest. Summer Game Fest is coming June 6th to the June 9th. This is essentially would be a great time to release a trailer or the announcement of the date of early access. Why? Because this is going to be when the most amount of eyes possible are on the internet, actively searching for new installments to franchises, new games, release dates, trailers, etc., right? developers will have the world's attention here. It does not make sense for early access to be released this time, but it does make sense for a trailer or announcement of the date to be released this time. If nothing's announced during Summer Game Fest, then the next possible day could be Skate Day that happens on June 21st. This is a huge day for in real life skateboarding enthusiasts and community to go out there and skate. Everyone and their mama that is in this community will be out there skateboarding, and this falls perfectly with obviously Skate 4, and it will be a great time to release the trailer / date for early access. Again, I don't think this is a good time to release early access given that there's going to be a large final batch of playtest invites in June. Therefore, I think, again, this will be a best day for a trailer / date release of early access. If that's the case, when is early access going to come? Well, ladies and gentlemen, it makes sense to drop between August and September, about 2 months after June. And another reason why I think August and September is really possible is because GTA 6 has been delayed, ladies and gentlemen. And GTA 6 was rumored to come out between August and October. And every developer and their mama does not want to release their game around GTA 6. Why? Because GTA 6 is the most anticipated game ever. And any game released around that will literally pull its attention from. So what I'm saying here is that GTA 6 will take everyone's attention, and all these new games will suffer because no one's going to be playing them. They're going to be playing GTA 6. So now the fact that it's been officially delayed to May 26, 2026, developers are now happy. They are going to start releasing a lot of their games and announcing a lot of their games towards the end of this year. And an average of between August and October-ish is usually a great time to release games. Therefore, that's why I think early access will be released during this time. I'm so confident that it will, that I have even started preparing the launch of Rice Skating and the launch of some series that I've been working on for my channel, along with a tournament that will be announcing very soon. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Are you excited for Skate 4? I'm hella excited, obviously. I cannot wait to play with you guys. It's going to be an incredible journey, not only for me, but also for you guys. It's going to be crazy. See you guys soon. Peace out. I think I said guys like 100 times. What the fuzzy?